Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is officially time to start seeds. I have been putting off starting seeds for so long, and now is the time that I do it. So I just moved into this new house. So this is my little seed starting station right by my front door. I'm going to start my onion seeds and some artichokes here in this container. And the soil that I'm using is the Fox Farm Coco Loco. So I usually like to start my seeds in this type of soil because there's not a lot of fungus gnat pressure. What I did was I got some containers from the Dollar Tree and I filled them up with some soil and I moistened the soil. You want to always make sure your soil is moist before you start any seeds. And I'm just using this bucket as a catch-all, and I'll show you guys the whole process on like my grow station and all of that. So if you are in Missouri, we grow long day onions here. And the difference between long day and short day onions, I'll put that there, is the short day onions, they need a minimum of like 12 hours or less in order for a bulb to form. And long day onions need 14 to 16 hours of sunlight in order for a bulb to form. So here, this is a long day variety. And I'm just going to let you guys read this if you're interested in this. And this is the one that I'm going to grow. Now, we can grow, if you are in Missouri or in the Midwest, the middle of the map, we can grow short day onions. However, the bulbs will be really small. And if you're north, like anywhere north of Missouri, we need long day varieties. So this is another long day variety from Baker Creek. This one here, let me see if this is a long day. This one is a short day onion, but I was interested in trying this variety. So I'm going to grow just a few of them. Not too many because I know they're not going to grow large for me. Okay, I'm going to show you guys the rest of the varieties that I'm going to be growing. This is a shallot. And this is also my first time growing onion from seed. I've just always ordered onions from Dixondale Farms. I just ordered some onion transplants in the past. And they are great. They were great onions that I ordered from them. So if you don't want to start from seed, I definitely recommend Dixondale Farms. You can order them and they will ship them to you. And here's another Italian variety that I'll be growing. So I'm just going to gently scatter these onions across the surface of the soil. Once they start to grow and germinate, I will thin them out around that time, just making sure they're not too close together and clumped together. When it comes down to watering, I'll show you guys my technique for watering these seedlings and keeping them moist. But after you're done with planting your seeds, you can put them in a warm spot. Ideal temps for germination is around 65 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit or 18 to 24 degrees Celsius. You can put them in a sunny window or you can put them under grow lights, whatever your preference is. It should take anywhere from 7 to 14 days for the seedlings to germinate. Now, you do want to thin them out, but again, that's just going to help with overcrowding, and you can just thin out the weaker seedlings around that time. But just wait and see how they all grow. Onions are fairly forgiving, so they can grow close together, but you don't want them overcrowded. So about 8 to 10 weeks, once your seedlings are healthy, they've been growing indoors, you can transplant them outside early spring. And onions are really low maintenance plants. You just want to keep them watered regularly. They don't like soggy soil because it can cause them to rot. Keep the weeds away by mulching around them and just make sure they're in some rich, loamy soil. Okay, so now that we have all of the onions planted, what I'm going to do now is take this spray bottle and I'm going to mist and spray the top. Now you want to mist it. You don't want to pour water in like a cup on top of it, because then your seeds are going to float all over the place and they might come to the surface and you might get poor germination. Okay, so just take your time and mist the top of each planter very well. All right, so I got all of the seedlings misted, and this is my temporary seed starting station. These are lights that I got off of Amazon, and I used some double-sided tape to keep them taped at the top. Apparently, I've been having issues with this light specifically. None of the other lights have fallen down, so I don't know what the deal is with this one, but I'll work on that later. So I have my onions here tucked in. I'm not using a heat mat unless I feel like the germination is just, you know, really spotty and they're not coming in fast enough. But I do have a heat mat just in case they need it. We're not using it right now. And I have them tucked away in one of these trays, okay? I plan to bottom water these onions once they start to grow and get mature. But until they sprout and until we get germination, I'm going to mist these twice a day. Because what I don't want is for the seeds to dry out. Okay, if you let your seedlings dry out, they're going to have issues the entire season. Okay, I am the queen of neglecting stuff and then worrying about it later, and it fails every time. It never fails. If I don't take care of my seedlings, they do horrible outside. I still get a crop. I still get something, but it's not my best. So this year, I am focusing on getting the best crop, okay? And then I'll just show you guys some of the stuff I have over here. These are just some store-bought green onions that I want to keep alive, because every time I need green onions, they are never available in the house. So to prevent me from traveling to the store every time I need green onions, I got them right here. I regrew these from store-bought. That is a mint plant back there, and this is my bay leaf tree, and I got some new leaves back there. I'm super excited about that. And then up here is my hydroponic garden. I harvested some lettuce last week. The variety, I can't remember what varieties are in here, but it's a cut and come again type of lettuce. I prefer that lettuce because I'll be honest with you, I don't stay on top of succession planting and making sure that we have everything we need here at the house and on the homestead. So cut and come again lettuce works best for us. And then back here, I have some tomatoes. There's a few flowers on this one. And these are just some micro dwarf tomatoes I have hanging out back there. And this is my setup. So thank you guys for hanging out with me this evening, and I'll catch you all in the next video.